Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Okay, so today's episode is a bunch of recapping. There's going to be a lot of that for a while. There's a lot of smashing into the Kestrel as well. Luckily, no damage to any other ships, just some minor banging up here. Um, so, the turret is nearly done. I've got thrusters in all directions. I'm waiting for materials to produce in the Kestrel to finish these last 5 batteries. All the thrusters are done. I've also positioned them. I was going to say replaced, but that's incorrect term. So they're all equal to one another in size or in location. So this door is the center of the ship. That right there is equivalent to these batteries here, and those batteries are those batteries. So it is insanely overpowered in our forward thrust and downward thrust as we were planning. So now it's just a matter of getting the armor to line out and making it look right. So I want to make sure that the direction we go with armor is aesthetic. I mean, something like this along the bottom, and I guess I'm not sure. I got to play around. Whoa. All right. Turned off my jetpack by mistake. So I got to play around with skinning this thing up a bit. So one of the big things I want to make sure to do is that not to make it too heavy, because if we make it too heavy, then this entire thing is just, well, it's going to be too heavy. The whole entire point of what we were doing was to make this thing as light as possible, but yet functional. So I'm half tempted to just put some armor slopes around the engines to protect them and kind of leave it in the shape it is. I'm going to go with... I'm not sure about the landing gear. I'm tempted to put wheels on it, but at the same turn, I'm not quite sure about that. I want to leave this door open too now that I look at it. So I thought about just putting mag pads on the bottom of that skid. So yeah, just playing around with a few different ideas. Might bring out... This is what I've been playing with, so I may as well, since we're talking about it, just talk to you guys and see how you feel. And I need some steel plates. There's some still left in here. There. So I was thinking of something along the lines of like this, to come off from here. And then... There we go, like that. Actually, I should do that one further back, but yeah, you guys will get the idea. If you guys like the idea, then I'll go with it and just kind of see where it goes. But to bring out, I guess that should have been the square there. To bring out like a pod for the feet and just kind of leave them hanging out. Actually, we could just go ahead and do that. That wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. So something like that, and then we'll put the mag pad underneath, and we could do another one from the front. Same type of design. And because we also have... We still have these that we hardly ever use. Let's see if I can find them. I'm not going to find them, I'm sure. Oh, these guys right here. I'm not sure weight differences. I'll have to drop them in and weigh them out and see if they're lighter than a standard cube. If so, then we'll use them. But initially, I just kind of like to hear what you guys think about this fixed position, three-legged approach. I probably would just put mag pads underneath the nice 4x that would fill up this entire lower section, and do the same for all three. I don't really want to use landing gear, and I think wheels are kind of crazy. But at some point, we could probably still put wheels facing inward on these two, and a kind of like a stork tripod setup on the front like Cessna planes have. They have one turning wheel on the front and two pillared style on the rears. So it's kind of what I was thinking for that. That one was on the back of the brain pan kind of thing. So the big one that I was just going with was just a row of mag pads down the center and just call it good. But I think with a little bit of finesse, this is not the final idea. Just to get an idea out to you guys, something I was thinking about. So let's see. One of the things I really want to go over. So I had a really long day, so my brain pan is like total all about squish. So jetpack, there we go. Yay, go controls. All right, so inventory. If we type in ore and we type in refineries, there is little to no ore left. Well, that's a relative term, as oh damn. Yeah, okay, cool, I got it. So I got up about 5:30 this morning and immediately logged in because I knew I had so much stuff to process. We have quantity upgrades on our refineries, not speed or energy. So we figured the more we can produce with our energy and our time would be better. So with that being said, we have been producing ore into ingots since roughly 6 o'clock this morning. It's about what time I started work, and it's now 8:30 at night, and I have not logged out. So it's been going non-stop all day long, just producing ore. And for my lunch, I went and carved up a couple meteors and grabbed some more resources as well. So platinum we were short on, that's in there. So we're going to need magnesium and nickel next. Those are the big two that we need to get on board. Once at the rate that this thing pulls it in, once we get those two, we will be pretty much set for ore. Another thing I'm looking to do is I'm actually looking to bring the Kestrel over and probably connect to the Mark II Kestrel. Either that or we're going to get solar panels and gravity online like pretty fast. Wrong button. I did mention brain pan mush. Yeah, I did. Okay. Just getting that out there. So, yeah, I did get a lot of playtime today. It was literally just me idle in the in the cockpit, and the game just running all day, nonstop. Just so we can make sure that we get enough ore produced in the system. So, turrets are coming along. It's nearly complete. Like I said, we got power cells to get done, which we need nickel for. So that's my next big harvest, is to get going for nickel so we can create those power cells. We got plenty of O2. I checked the O2 on the Kestrel today because, well, I was not sure how long we were going to be able to sit there idle since we haven't actually been in the sun to produce O2 for a while. So if we take a look here, inventory, actually we want to go to control panel. To bank. So tanks are at 94% capacity, and a couple of them are on stockpile, so we won't, we only have one tank on stockpile. So even with this one tank on stockpile, we still have several tanks. These guys are at 100%. So I should probably leave all of these guys on stock. Oh, they are. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. So, you're not stockpiling, and you are stockpiling. So let's turn, yeah, we'll just leave that one. It's going to chew up O2 out of that one tank, so we can keep an eye on it and go from there. So, yeah, and basically this was the view from this computer. do the entire day. So, there it goes on camera. Yeah, so that happened. You guys got to see it. So yeah, it just flails your body just at an insane rate. And last time that happened, okay, last time I wasn't able to loot. So those are some expensive resources. So I'm kind of glad that we're able to get those resources. No chance of hitting J on that. That's just, and that's more than 50 meters a second too, I think. Because let's see, can we even reach 50 meters a second? Well, that's 20 meters and it killed us, so... Alright. So I guess 50 meters can be violent. So, yeah, that is a new bug. I literally climb out of a cockpit and it hurls me at an insane velocity. And, go ahead and collect these, may as well. And, we die. The last time it happened, I was not able to hit J in time. I was in this cockpit, and it hurled me, like, up against that glass. I spawned right here, and before I could even realize what had happened, I had smashed into this glass. So, and our body landed, like, right here, one of these blocks here, and then, so I tried grinding the block to let us fall through it and then try to get our loot down below. And no go. So, yeah. It's not resolving in just one cockpit. It appears to be any of them. So, I had happen here earlier this afternoon. You saw it happen here. And then the initial contact to that was out of the Scorpion, which is a new small ship modeled cockpit. So I thought maybe it was isolated to the new cockpit that they modeled, but alas, it is not. And it doesn't fire you the same direction each time either. So I'm not sure about that. Well, that was kind of fun. At least it wasn't entirely my fault. Kind of like that part. So I do like doing this. I like having these here because we can just do this. And all that stuff is automatically getting sorted. I can't wait to get a larger system, a more in-depth system put in place to do what we have set up. It's going to be phenomenal. Really looking forward to it. So we're going to get the turd finished up so we can blueprint it. And then we're going to get back into the Kestrel. Like I said today, I didn't have time to get in much playtime. In fact, the playtime I have right now is the playtime I'm going to have for today. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. More to come tomorrow. I'm hoping for a lot more playtime tomorrow after work. Getting... the turd finished. I'm going to wait for you guys' responses to hear if you guys like to see a more simplified, just mag pads, or if you like the 3 landing legs. I'm going with fixed, so just heads up on that. So if you guys come up with some weird, you should use rotors and pistons to do, no. If they're going to be legs on it, they're going to be fixed because of weight. We want that ship to be as light as possible. So... no rotors, no pistons, no overcomplicated mechanics. Going with the whole engineer's motto of KISS, keep it simple, stupid. So, yeah. So let me know what you guys think on the landing equipment for that, and we'll look at trying to get that fixed up and start getting some plumbing and energy installed on the Kestrel Mark II in the next episode. So this is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.